Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulil kareem. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Allahumma bi qalbi wa saddid lisani wa waslul saqimati qalbi. Ameen ya rabbal alameen. Known as Du'atul Istiftah. Istiftah is meaning the opening. It's before this Surah Al-Fatiha, like how we read your Thana. So these are the words Prophet ﷺ used to recite when he was doing his Tahajjud Salah. So these are specific du'as that he used to recite. So the another one that I was talking about is Allahumma Rabba Jibraila wa Mikaila wa Israfila Fatir as-samawati wal ard alim al-ghaybi wa shahada Anta tahkumu bayna ibadika fima kanu fihi yakhtalifun اهدني لما اختلف فيه من الحق بإذنك إنك تهدي من تشاء إلى صراط مستقيم. So if you look at this dua, look at the meaning of it. It's amazing. It's such a beautiful dua. O Allah, Lord of Jibrail, Mikael, and Israfil, creator of the heavens and the earth, knower of the unseen and the seen. You judge between your slaves concerning wherein they differ. O Allah, guide me to the disputed matters of truth by your leave. You are the one who guides whoever you will to the straight path. And the most important thing, as we all know, when we recite Surah Al-Fatiha, Ihdina Sirat al-Mustaqim, what do? We try to ask Allah for guidance. Now, in this case, how Allah, Prophet Muhammad is talking, he's talking about the praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as the Lord of all this, the heavens and the earth and the angels. So that's how he was making his dua. And you look at the words of this. You're asking Allah for help in being steadfast, in solving your matters. And what better time to ask and talk to Allah than in tahajjud? And we know in tahajjud time is your time with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But Allah Ta'ala mentions in the Quran that who is there that will ask me? Who is there that was seeking? And this is the time for all of us. Even if it's a few minutes before Fajr Salah, don't think you don't have the time. Just a few minutes. You just need to have wudu and just, even if you don't have time to do the Salah itself, just sit there and talk to Allah. Pour your heart out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because He is there for you and for us all. The other dua that I mentioned was the one about the Thana. And after the Thana, you say the kalima La ilaha illallah 3 times, Allahu Akbar Kabira 3 times, A'udhu billahi samil alim minash shaitanir rajim min hamzihi wa nafthihi wa nafsihi. And in fact, this dua, that the last part of it, the A'udhu billahi samil alimi minash shaitanir rajim min hamzihi wa nafthihi wa nafsihi, is also a dua to protect you from black magic. One of the duas, and also another dua that the Prophet says when you are praying your salah and if you get distracted, it's good to recite that dua and just make a sign to your left shoulder that you are spitting, not spitting physically, but making that sound of to the shaitan 3 times. So that's the beauty of this, and the meaning of this one is glorious. You are, O Allah, and with your praise and blessed is your name, and exalted is your majesty, and none has the right to be worshipped but you. It's only said 1 time. Then there is no true deity except Allah. That is La ilaha illallah 3 times. Allah is truly great, which is Allahu Akbar Kabira 3 times. When you say the dua, it is I seek refuge in Allah, the all-hearing, the all-knowing, from shaitan, the rejected, from his incitement, from his blowing and his spittle. And the other one was dua al-Istiftah for Tahajjud. Another one which is very, very simple, Allahu Akbar 3 times. Dhul Malakut wal Jabarut wal Kibriya wal Azama. Allah is the greatest, you say it 3 times, and possessor of the kingdom, grandeur, greatness, and majesty. That only said 1 time. So again, you look at these words, what are you doing in this in the salah and what are you saying? Most of the time, you notice that you're praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and pouring your heart out in the sense, praising Him before you say anything else. And but what a way to do it than using the words of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, we will end here. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu la ilaha illa ant nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik.